Hey people, we are 14 days away from the perfect storm. It's getting exciting. We had a big day today. Big steps, three big news items. Big steps with fifth grade, great practices, and Mike Kazala as a part of our class again today. Awesome stuff. So let's do them in this order. Mike, thank you so much for joining our fourth grade class. Mike was our teacher today for fourth grade PE. Unbelievable. Mike broke some news today, actually. Let the kids know that he's working on another book, his fourth, and that it is due at the publisher on August 1st. He told the kids a little bit about that, which was really cool. He was able to get into a little bit more depth on the brain-body connection. He actually led the kids through some cool exercises from his office in the Philadelphia area, right out onto our court in Palm Harbor, Florida. How cool is that? So, Mike, thank you so much. You inspire us, and it was great having you today. We had great practices yesterday, great practices today. The fifth grade issue. Let's talk about that. Made some big steps today with fifth. There's been a lack of energy with fifth grade, and we've been talking about it. And I talked to the two smartest people I know, which is my wife and Ryan Anderson, the Eagle Man, and my teaching partner, and both of them said something similar, which basically amounts to this message, that there hasn't been a fifth grade in our time that's ever gone through what these kids have gone through. It's not an excuse, but it is an explanation. It's an explanation for they haven't had the lead up that every year's fifth grade has. And so we have to take that into account, and that makes a lot of sense to me. So we let them know that due to their lack of enthusiasm, we were thinking of leaving them out of the perfect storm. Actually, there is precedent for that. In 2017, we actually didn't have a perfect storm because of a lack of enthusiasm. We just put it on hold for a year, and it came back strong in 2018. We also really pulled out the stops today. We brought out the words of Mark Taylor, Education on Fire Network, when I was a guest on his podcast, and we were discussing this activity that we do, the Perfect Storm, and Mark's words about it and the way he spoke about it so eloquently. We played that for the kids. We actually, believe it or not, we played a snippet of about a 5-minute snippet of Martin Luther King's last speech. April 3rd, 1968, the famous "If I Had Sneezed" speech, in which he talked about how fortunate he was that 10 years earlier, when he was attacked by somebody, he didn't get hurt, and he was able to live and see all of the great things that took place in the early 1960s civil rights movement. And he was just that close to missing out on it. And we basically said to the kids, look, this isn't, this is just PE class. This is just Cypress Woods. But you guys are about to miss out on something that you're going to look back on, and you're going to think, why did I do that? What am I thinking? So we played that, and then we played the words of John F. Kennedy in his challenge to the nation in his 1962 speech at Rice University on the football field, where he challenged the nation to fly a man to the moon. Some great challenging words there, which, of course, the kids took as being challenged to participate in this activity that we're doing. And then, of course, we replayed something we've played many times in the past for the kids, which is Arnold Schwarzenegger's 6 Rules of Success. And rule number 6 is give something back, and we really focused on that one because we've created a great ending for fifth grade for this Perfect Storm this year, in which they're able to give something back to the school right at the end of it, which is something super cool. Well, I will venture to say, we also let them know, fifth graders know, that we can create an alternate plan if anybody doesn't want to participate in the Perfect Storm. They know that would happen. So I would venture to say we came a lot of steps today. A number of kids, a great number of kids, let us know, hey, we're in. We're going to be there. We're going to be practicing hard the next 2 weeks. Our enthusiasm is there, et cetera, et cetera. So that's really great stuff. So that's where we're at. 14 days away from our big event, and super exciting. Adios, amigo.